Today's reading comes from the lessons appointed for use on the Feast of Martin Luther, which is today. The Gospel of John. Jesus said, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine grower. He removes every branch in me that bears no fruit. Every branch that bears fruit he prunes to make it bear more fruit. You have already been cleansed by the word that I have spoken to you. Abide in me as I abide in you. Just as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who abide in me, and I in them, bear much fruit, because apart from me you can do nothing. Whoever does not abide in me is thrown away like a branch and withers. Such branches are gathered, thrown into the fire, and burned. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, ask for whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. My Father is glorified by this, that you bear much fruit and become my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Abide in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. I have said these things to you so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. There are times in our lives when we may feel we have been cut at the roots and we may not feel as nurtured as we would like to feel. So we dwell in the shadows. It is having the faith and knowing you're not alone. We are the vine, and as Jesus said, our Father is the vine grower. Look to our nurturer. Look at all of nature all around us. We have so much light available to us. Our part in this is to let the light in, to let God nurture us, and to create the space in our life to reroot ourselves. A few days ago, I made myself sit, and I decided to pull a book by the Buddhist monk and spiritual teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, called How to Sit. As I was reading about how to sit, I realized that it was about creating space for what is always there, our depth, our spirit, and letting it awaken and speak to me. Life is so busy with so many little things. The busyness of every day that somewhat blinds us to what is it that is the most important here. After some time of contemplation that I usually don't make time for because of the quote unquote busyness of life, a vision of one of my newest plants that is dear to me, one of the vines fell off. So this is my plant, and this little vine fell off right here. It made me sad because it was so green and beautiful. I walked towards the garbage, then I stopped. I thought, wait a minute, I can try to reroot it and nurture it back to life. I then wrote a message about the vision, and this is what I wrote. It is never too late to reroot yourself and grow into a healthy and full plant. When a plant branch falls off, it can be thrown away and left to die in its shadows, but it can also get nurtured back to life again and be rerooted and transformed into a healthy, strong, lively plant. Same with a person. You can nurture yourself by rerooting yourself back and have an extension of your life full of health, new lively branches full of color from new light with the help of your creator. This is the little branch that fell off that I'm glad I did not throw away. But see the roots? It's been maybe 2 weeks and it's already building some strong roots. And I'm so happy. I'm sure the plant's happy too. I then shared this with my husband, mainly because I could not believe that in this small time I took of stillness, so much came to me and it made so much sense. As he read quietly, he started doing something with his phone and then handed it to me. It was the Gospel of John 15, verses 1 through 15. I read it and felt instantly connected with chills, mind you, and simply just said, wow. This happened right when I had this moment of stillness. I just couldn't believe it. During this time of Lent, I encourage all of you, including myself, to set some quiet time, whether in nature, early morning, or during the day, and see what arises. What visions do you get? Write them. Sit with them and have an adventure with them. Have fun with you and listen to your being. God will give you company and a message and shine light into your spirit, your depth, and nurture you. My experience in sitting with the vision of the broken branch was feeling connected with my immediate self and how sometimes I long for God to give me guidance or the wish to hear my beloved grandma, her advice, and that I don't get anymore because she passed. But so I thought after this space and this time of stillness, the vision and message I received was clear. Just like you are tending to your plant with love, light, and presence, I am tending to you too. That was the message. Please know and feel the light. God is with you and speaks with you if you just listen and create this space. Amen.